What's going on? Hope everyone is doing well. Just thought I'd go online real quick. I did an update from the car after my deposition earlier. It was after hours from 5 to 7. So, some nights, legal videography. Um, court takes place 9 to 5, government job, but obviously the service industry to get things ready for court. Days like today happen. So, on top of a late dep, on the way home, it's like, oh, we have rush edits. And I was expecting like a short little thing. Usually they're human beings. They don't do that to us like that. But no, stupidly decided to twitch a little bit. And then I was like, oh shit, there's rush edits. So I check them and lo and behold, they're like 3-4 hour deposition. I'm just throwing terms out there. So when I'm not tired and kind of have some more thought out content, I'll kind of explain everything. But for those you do know, got fucked on deposition edits. I just, if you know anything about editing or whatever, this isn't crazy. This is pretty normal, but unexpected. I tried to cover up the name and hopefully nothing important showing, but yeah, had all those edits to do. And actually, I wonder if that showed. I'm just curious. I know I'm taking time, but whatever. It's a learning process. Ah, it doesn't show. Okay, so as I did that, tried to share screen, it didn't show. So that was a waste of 30 seconds. But anyways, I'll get that all figured out. I'm kind of streamlining this through a Twitch program, so some of the functionalities don't work. Just here to kind of rant and do a little vlog update. But yeah, so once again, I edited a transcript, over 130 pages, 3-4 hours. Actually, no, it was way more than that. The first section was 130. They duped me after I finished it. I was like, oh, doesn't seem done. And then I realized they had a second folder that I had to unzip, and I don't know. They just tricked me. I'm a little unhappy about it, but this is the job. Just got done, so currently I'm outputting. Figured I'd hop on. So what happened was, sometimes doctors and people with money are like, "Hey, I don't want to go to court, or I can't go to court. I'm too busy." So they pay a lot of money for people to come and videotape them and take the deposition at an earlier date, and then the day before, the judge will meet. I don't know why they don't do this sooner, especially since the pandemic started. It's just got worse and worse. So professionals like myself have to be on standby. So when court happens from 9 to 5, the jury, they don't waste their time. They do all their shenanigans and blah blah blah, objections, guilty, strikes, and then at the end of the day when they leave, usually that's when the judge meets with the attorney and says, oh, you could take this out, you could take this objection out, you could, you're talking about insurance, you would take this out. Then they send me the file after 5 o'clock. Today it happened to be fucking like 8:30, 9 o'clock. Come on, what the fuck is that shit? Like in this industry, you could speak to them and be like, Judge, we don't think this can be done. Can we get this by tomorrow afternoon? No, they didn't do that, obviously, because they're like, hey, we need this shit by like the fucking AM. And then they had the fucking nerve to like call like the boss, like the owner of the company, instead of like our department. And was like, hey, you said you can get this for us. And then she doesn't fucking know. So she's like, Andy, you guys said you could get this. So, you know, it is what it is sometimes. So that's why other days, there'll be declassified days for that. But, So that's that. Oh man, my neck hurts. So I'm just gonna hold it. Oh man. So yeah, I got ranked bronze in Street Fighter 6. Been playing that and training on Twitch. Got the new bass guitar. I don't think no, not in the vlog. So I'm kind of all over the place. I'm gonna streamline all the info in one spot and I get a little bit more fun to kind of watch and point to it. But yeah, I picked this up with Jay, and he got a new guitar, so I figured I'd pick up a bass and kind of learn how to play this. So yeah, I've been doing a few different types of things, and of course on the side here you see the NPC, so I've been keeping up with that and just shout out to Jess. Still the same turntables from like over 10, 15 years ago. Although lately it's it's a direct drive, but it's dying. So all my stuff is kind of old hand me downs or blah blah blah, and I'm just trying to make it work. But 2024, no, before that, I have to get shit started. And for those you've been following since the summer, just been kind of doing this for a few months. Maria, Maya, my fiance, significant other, she's been doing nails, and recently she was in a salon, not a salon, a space. She's been, some fiascos going on, and we don't really like to share all the BS. And I know I don't apologize anymore. I used to be like, oh my bad, I'm so tired, all work, but it is what it is. Let's just show the good stuff. But I'm just trying to catch up on some of the behind the scenes, and that's why I've been kind of MIA. Seen the updates from Detroit, so it's busy, but I'm just trying to balance life and be on here a little more, and then I know this will turn to fun, uh and I'm trying to build a community, so the work can be a little bit more fun and purposeful. Teach, and then my hobbies as well, music, art. So if you like what you see and you happen to stumble across, or you're sharing this or whatever it is, trying to keep this shorter and shorter and more entertaining, keep my ADHD in track and focus. And yeah, as I kind of have the spurts in my brain, I hop on here and they're all here. So hopefully I will watch them one day and be like, oh man, I'm horrible, but work on things to get better and better, less boring. So appreciate the love, those you've given it to me. Hit that follow if you're new. Lazyimbecile.com, under construct, just like the playlist. That's a website too. Be working on prints and a lot of my old works. I used to be, still am, photographer, fine artist. So I'll be updating a lot of those because I was back before social media age and just kept grinding in the corporate trap. So don't have a lot online to show, and I'm changing that. Digging up the archives. You've seen me on Twitch, kind of pulling old stuff out. So, anyways, long-winded. Peace out, but have a good night, and yeah, thank y'all. Peace.